I mean, it's not big of it. It's not that big of a deal because like it's really all that's going on. There's like not that much going on. So, so like it's just drama.
There's gonna be less going on soon too.
Yeah.
I might as well say something. I'm not gonna tell you when. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna tell you when. I'm not gonna. It's happening sooner than later. The professional days of SFTP are over. I am not doing this full time. Dee, how are you?
I'm doing really good. How are you doing?
Super. I had to take a couple days off. I'm sorry I didn't call you. I just needed a couple days off.
You're all
drained. I needed it. I thought I was going to go on both days. I didn't have the energy. I think my sleeping schedule. I got to start using my CPAP thing again. That's fucking me up. So I had yesterday I had a 2 or 3 hour conversation with Willie Mack. You know.
Oh wow.
So it was. We talked about business for like 20 of those minutes. That's it. You know. I know you guys are sick of Hassan H3, and I am too. Don't worry. But I don't know how I can get around. At least get held up. But I do have other stuff. So do stick around.
Opportunity, like, to meet people they wouldn't otherwise get to meet, which is it shocked me the first time I heard that. Right, it makes sense from their perspective, but like, boys, I know.
I see somebody bitching about Hassan Destiny, and that is the way that it's been in the drama thing. Those are the headline stories, and don't think I'm not sick of it too. I got to be honest with you, the OG Zeus guy, you're not watching anything else, and I'm the only guy that actually does other stuff. We did doorbells, we've done love phones. We've done all sorts of shit. You guys haven't been calling in. I mean, what can I do? I've thought about. We used to just make like a really crazy headline to get people in. It's like a funny thing. I don't know if that would work now. So it's maybe drama's dying. I don't know. There are, and I'm covering another drama now. And I've also done news shows where I've covered other stuff. Because I'm sick of it too. I was completely drained. I was done. I didn't even call anybody. I didn't even write anything on there and say like I'm done. Right? It sucks that it's like a business, but like I'm like literally the only guy that will dare touch another topic that's outside of the realm of the algorithm, and I'm not rewarded for it. So please, if you want to bitch, go somewhere else. Vault, what's up? I'll pull TG Turtles next. You believe these guys? You guys are. I also want you to point out that you guys are posting in the news chat way more stuff than just Hassan, and you can verify that, correct?
Because like
you guys are trying. You guys are trying like hell, and you're not the only one.
Yeah.
Agent's doing it. Speedy Bird's doing it. Optimus is doing it. Everybody's trying their best. I swear to God.
Yeah.
And have I been put like one of the things, I'm unbelievably soft on you guys, right? But I not been pushing you lately and sending messages and say, hey, come on, guys, let's go, let's do it for the team. Have I not been doing that lately and putting those messages in there?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, you have, but like I don't think it's.
Guys, I'm doing my best. When I go off the grid, I am punished.
I mean, it's not big of it. It's not that big of a deal because like it's really all that's going on. There's like not that much going on. So like it's just drama.
There's gonna be less going on soon too.
Yeah.
I might as well say something. I'm not gonna tell you when. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna tell you when. I'm not gonna. It's happening sooner than later. The professional days of SFTP are over. I am not doing this full time anymore. I'm going back to work. Yes, going back to work. So nobody can piss and moan about me not doing my wife dirty or whatever, or mooching off of her. the truth is, it's shit like that. I can't win. So I'm going back to work. I think we'll still be able to. I'm not going to leave money on the table. Nothing's going to change for you guys. Possibly the after shows are becoming to an end. We're going to have scheduled events that you guys show up at. No, there's no last episode. I'm not done by any stretch. What am I going to do? Leave money on the table? That'd be fucking dumb. I'm just going to get a job. I've already done some stuff, and I'm probably going to go back on post, work for the Army pretty soon. Don't know where, don't know when, don't know what faction. You'll never know anyway. But the professional era of SFTP 24/7 is over. And one of the biggest reasons, it's not even money at this point, although I do expect a money dip in the coming months. One of the biggest reasons is I don't want to do this all day. I don't want to do this all day.
Yeah, man. Like,
no, we're done. We're done. It's SFTP's not going anywhere. I'm not quitting. The last season stuff is bullshit. I'm gonna do this. I'm an online person. It's not going away. The other thing I look forward to about it, first kind of talk me into it, to be honest with you. One of the things I look forward to about it is I think getting out in the real world again probably will change my perspective on things, and I think I've been away too long from regular people. You know, I tried doing it with just like football alone. It didn't really work. Because remember, I went through like a crisis 2-3 years ago, and I'm like, I got to get out there. But yeah, I'm done. I don't think things will change. Worse would be 3 shows a week. But yeah, that's it. I'm end of commentary, Gramp. Yeah, I'm done. If I do, and I'm going to do whatever the fuck I like after that. You know, but I'm not going to leave money on the table. You know, I'm still going to fulfill my services. If I don't believe that like having a Patreon is necessary, or I'm not giving any kind of service for it or anything, I'll pull it. I'll shut the fucking thing down. You know, that's not a problem. But yeah, I'm done going full time. I'm done with it. And it's because part of it is because I can't give you guys 100% anymore. And then when I really try to give a fuck or pretend to give a shit about some fucking broad that slept with some psychopath and he passed around and filmed their sex act and somehow, whoops, it got on the internet, and I got to pretend to give a fuck and pretend like something akin to... I'm done. I'm finished. I cannot continue to pretend. I can only ever be myself, or some extended version of myself, as far as, like, I don't say anything in here that I don't fucking believe. I just overdo it. Am I starting hockey? No. But you might see more doorbells whether it gets 100 views or not. I'm going to do the inner stuff, that stuff that I do. And I think it might help because I'll get it. You know, when I come back from vacation, I'm always like ready to go. You know why? Because I get to look at this shit from the outside. I like doorbells too. Nobody watches it. I like love phones too. It's my best work. Nobody watches it. So I will still do the top stuff because yes, that earns money. I'm not going to leave money on the table. But if I got extra money coming in on top of that, then I can say fuck off. Let me stream. Let me look at hot chicks the whole fucking stream, which I might do. Fuck it, who cares? What do I care? But it's just like, why don't I quit now before it's not any fun at all? You know, and then I end up like Wings of Redemption, where I resent playing video games. I don't resent anything. I love everything I have, you know. But they're hiring over here. They need Americans. They need people that speak English. And I'm about ready to go. And the best part, even if the job sucks, I'll get back on post, which will save us tons of fucking money. So Queeman won. I wasn't competing with him. He's competing with me. He's got some kind of thing with me. I don't care about him one way or another. No, I'm not leaving. Nothing's going to change. I'm just going to go back to the real fucking world. But this time I'm actually going to do it, not just bitch about doing it. I thought like doing the whole football thing and running around. It worked for a little while. Or what was it, poker at first? I tell you too, I had a chat with Real Talk. I haven't been the same since Real Talk died. It's impossible to fucking care about this shit like I want to. Like how do you do it? How do you act like Destiny sending fucking pictures of some fucking poor girl is literally the end of the world? How do you do that? I'm almost 50. No, I'm not. I'm not pissed at Chad. Not at all. We never get pissed at somebody giving me so much. I fucking bought a house of this shit. Well, actually, I put a down payment on a house. I won't be finished paying for the house till after I'm dead. But nothing's changing. I'm still taking your fucking money. I'm still performing. The only thing I will, if the job gets so intense, or for some reason I start making, which by the way is not going to happen after taking off for 10 years. If the job would have to be like amazing for me to like quit. And there's probably not too much stuff I can do. It's probably, God, I imagine it'd be manual labor. You know?
You'll also have to keep in mind the heart stuff, though. So
I think I can still lift up. No, it's high blood pressure. Probably get my blood pressure down. If you think about it, it's one of the reasons I got fat. You know, when I worked in the movie theater, I had some kind of guy to carry that fucking boxes of popcorn, like the corn. I stayed in shape. You know, I had to do that twice a week. And it would take, like, even with another guy, it would take over an hour. And it was heavy lifting. You know, and I hated it, but then I realized it kept the weight off. God, I smoked during that whole time, too. Yeah, probably. Socially and physically, yeah.
Live-Advisor donated $5. Have you considered getting a rich business?
I have one. I married her. Lose weight on character, become a fitness influencer. No, I hate those people. Nah, it's just like, I can't give you guys like 100%. Like, it's impossible to care about this stuff. It was getting hard. Like, it was hard around 2019 when everything was pedo. Like, to then it was kind of childish. This is a different kind of childish. It's a bunch of children pretending that this is a lot more serious than it really is.
I mean, last year was pretty good though. 2024.
Only because for me, only because of lolcow.
Yeah. I mean, like we had Mama Max. That's probably
but I mean, like, what was that to me? Got called a pedophile, nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you get to a point. You get to a point where you don't give a shit. You know, nothing happened in that I didn't expect to happen. You know, I always have a habit of, but it's just like, why do I care? It's a bunch of kid shit. And by the way, I got into this because it was a bunch of kid shit. And maybe I just got too old. When Real Talk died, it was like, I didn't even realize it until it got really dumb. Really dumb.
I mean, like, you remember the fucking Minecraft tickle story?
In fact, it's not even dumb in a good way. It's not even like the Minecraft stuff or anything funny on the internet. It's basically all boiled down to, and I've engaged in this stuff, believe me. It's just somebody's downfall. That's all it is. And I enjoy a good downfall as much as anyway, or a good fucking phony apology as much as anybody, anything. But it's just like, it's not fun. And I think, I'll be honest with you, Verse is the one that convinced me to do this. Lolcow shit, I had a good time doing Lolcow, but it's over, you know? It was fun while we were doing it until it turned into, you know, a fake reality show. I couldn't go along with that. I didn't want to be a part of that. If I didn't, you know, I would have happily done Lolcow if I didn't have any kind of income that had nothing. I would totally went along with that whole thing. Totally went along. Totally would have flew out there. Totally went. I don't want to be a pretend Lolcow.
For STS donated $5. Yeah, you'd get sick of it here and there, but after he was gone the flame was too far. Quit while you're ahead and cover the shit you like. Stream Daisy and go IT a day.
Yeah, there you go. I like streaming. I still love streaming. I still love the people. I still go in there on weekends and I'll fucking add everybody and bullshit with everybody, but it's not the same. It's not fun. You know, there's a couple things that happen that have been pretty disturbing too. Bowbacks. Like, how much can you laugh at that? All right, it was funny. He got like Queeman said he was wearing a dress. Turns out he was. That's pretty funny. But it goes on for weeks. And then we all act surprised when he does he's completely insane, out of his mind, probably belongs in a mental institution. And then it comes up, can you believe Bobax did something crazy again? Can you believe it? So yeah, I've had it. You'll never know when I get work. And I might even lie to you and say I'm not working. I might lie to you and say I'm working when I am, because it's none of your damn business. But it's not my frustration with the chat. It's not my frustration with it. It's just, this is the way it goes. And I got tired of doing it. That's it. That's all. I just got tired of doing it. And I guess because I put a bunch of subjects in, we're not done. I put a bunch of other things. I tried to mix it up, tried to put Sam Bankman-Fried in there. Other thing, I talked about what happened with my daughter. I put a bunch of stuff in there, and that's not cutting the cheese as far as growth's concerned. And some of it is because I've worked you have popularity unless you're like, Keemstar or like some kind of superstar YouTuber. You go up and then you fucking go down or kind of flatline. And that's the thing. And you should be happy that you had it for a second. And I had a super loyal community that I don't think is going anywhere for a year. And then, I don't know if you know this, but when I went to the membership only streams, like a lot of people got really offended and they left, and that's their right. And they can do what they want. Lost memberships, lost subs, lost everything. And all it was answering a demand. You can back me up on this, Walt, a demand that we grow. The demand is from the audience. So I made some changes to encourage that, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, it usually didn't work now. I mean, one of them might hit the algorithm or something like that. So maybe it's just time to go be a normal.
With most of those videos, it just depends on the topic. I think I saw like the Destiny video got like decent views.
Yeah.
It just depends on the topic. It's just like normal.
But I mean, some of them are getting under 1,000.
Yeah.
For me, that's like unacceptable. And those videos don't mean any. They're just maybe one day hit the algorithm, maybe some new drama on the top of it, and then goes to the algorithm. That's all it works. That's the only reason we're doing what we're doing. It's simply algorithmic. You guys know I left my stuff on afterwards, and that's another thing. Like, I hear like, I can't believe fucking Nick DiOrio takes his streams down. Blah blah blah. There's a reason he does it. He gets rewarded for it. I like you, Tommy, because you leave your streams up. I don't get rewarded for it. So, you have, last month was really good with the fucking extra videos, right? It was slightly higher than what I usually make. It wasn't like mind bending or anything, but it's not. With getting up in the morning, cutting one of those videos, making sure they go green because I got to sit around like a jackass. Any kind of streaming in between that, doing the show, then the after show. It's full time. That's full time work, right? It's not like work, but it's full time. I got to sit around and be around here. Then between that, I got all the responsibilities. Remember, I'm a stay-at-home mommy over here because my wife wants to work. Would have to, but she wants to. But yeah, I long for the days of FIFA dramas and Call of Duty stuff, and then there's an aspect of that. I'm too old to be talking about that shit. And then what that turned into, like Jake Paul stuff, which turned into what influencers are now. I can't live without. You really give a shit what I think about iShowSpeed? At my age, by the way, I don't blame you if you don't. I was just super happy that like a lot of the kids that came from Baited are now adults and still supported some way or another. What do we got next?
We do have a caller.
Oh yeah, we got to pull him too. Oh, let's do something on iShowSpeed. Tommy, it's a time. It's been a while for me watching. Had to take a break. Well, glad some people are coming back. Came back at a good day.
Yeah, all the show's over. Goodbye.
By the way, I'm quitting next week. No, I'm not quitting.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to talk how I want. I don't want to have to stay on topic all the time. I'll finish it eventually. Whatever. You come back. That's why you come back and watch. If you want to watch the little stuff, you come in here. Whatever. But there you go. I'm done. You want to call in? Call in. Anything else, Teaching Turtles?
That was it. Just wanted to say that I've loved watching you. I've been watching you for a few years. You're doing a great job.
Well, I'm not going
I know
anywhere.
you feel a little bit
Thank you.
disheartened, but
No, I'm not going. I'm not going anywhere.
hell yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
Alrighty.
No,
Well,
I'm
you guys
not
have a
saying.
great-
I'm sure it's going to go around it, but I'm literally just not doing it like professionally anymore, like counting on the money. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay,
You know?
gotcha.
Yeah. That's it. I'm still going to do this stuff. I might skip a major thing if I find it boring. Instead of where the situation I'm in now, I have to cover it. Especially if things are slow.
Reasonable.
That's it. Nothing changes. Why would I leave a few $1,000s on the table when I could just stream and do something I like to do? That'd be stupid, wouldn't it? I might do this job and might suck, and I couldn't wait to come home. I might have a ton of fucking stories and new perspective on things, or be able to tell you funny things about Germans or the Americans that I'm dealing with over here. You know, like it could be a new lease on life. You know who I see all day? I see my son. I see my son. I see my wife. I see this guy, Ralph, on the weekends when we go to the games.
Raffy.
Yeah, I didn't want to put his real name out there.
German
you genius.
best friend.
I didn't want to put his real name out there. You genius. I see him for 2 hours, and that's it. That's it. Oh yeah, and I went drinking last week so I could even socialize more. And I I had to come home because I drank too much, because nothing good ever starts with the Jägermeister. And I was in bed by 7, and I thought it was midnight.
Jesus.
No,
I can't burn.
Fuck
I'm
me,
getting
you're
old. I can't burn the candle on both ends anymore. I'm getting old. It is. I'm not going to bitch about it, but I have no plans to stop the podcast. None. Just make that 100% clear. But I'm just, yeah. I see like Destiny Ethan Hassan, and I see that that's not like in the chat. I could ignore that in the chat. That's in my Discord. That's my people bitch.
I mean, like, you could ignore that too, but like, it's
I could. But yeah, I guess, like, I'm not mad at that guy that wrote that. That's how he feels. That's fine. You know, but it's a little like, I just took 2 days off. And we're doing stuff. Some of, I showed the audience respect. I've always told them I'm taking a day off. I'm doing this. I got other stuff going on right now. I expect, I'm going to be back. And I've even got complaints for that. So this time I was just like, nope, not telling them anything. I'll go on when I go on a stream, and I'll just count on them to be there, and that's it. And then I've always made major announcements. I have these fucking cringe fucking water-brained videos where I let people know what's going on, and it just seems to piss them off. Because I think I have an obligation. You're paying a monthly thing for Discord, or a monthly thing for that, or a monthly. So I got an obligation to do that. I'm the only guy that does that. I don't know why. Nobody else does it. Maybe they shouldn't. And then I'm like, oh God, you know what we got to do? We can lead off with Hassan. We can put, or Ethan, we could put that in the thing, and then we could do this other fucking stuff and joke about that. And at least it'll be a mix. And then I hear, oh yeah, and Winter Gaming said it too. Oh, we're doing the same shit over and over again. Okay. It's actually kind of fucking comical. You can stream games more. By the way, Mr. Mist, that's another thing. I got them all back. But when I started doing DayZ on here, that's one of the reasons I went to Kick, because they pissed them off too. They started leaving in droves. So I can't stream games here either. This is just for SFTP and maybe some project I want to do on top of it. On Kick, yeah. Yeah, I'll be on. I couldn't do Kick this week because I needed to be out of this room. Yeah, I'll get back on there, miss. Don't worry. I'll go to Kick right now.
Yeah, I did send you a recommendation
on Kick.
For the game.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why. That's literally my reason I put it quick, because I started getting punished for that. Remember 6 months ago when me and Jeannie played DayZ? Got punished for it. Oh. You overthinking some shit. It's kind of my way, Nerd Angle. It's just the way I am. It's just a part of my personality. You're right. That's just the way I do things. People just love to complain. You're absolutely right. And for what is it? What year is it now? For 9 years, it didn't bother me. And it started bothering me around the time the Real Talk died. It just never bothered me. And most stuff doesn't. I mean, God, some of the things people say about me is pretty bad. How are they punishing you? No. Knows they. Like when I say punishing me, it's, a sub loss or a dip or something like that. That's what it is. That's the punish. The punish is not getting, it's not like I get a lot of views here everywhere anyway. So I got to kind of nitpick. That's what I mean by punish. It's more, it's colloquial or what the fuck? I'm really being hyperbolic. Yeah, I'm diversifying the income and then doing all the stuff I normally do. That's it. If you guys got it, like call in. Oh, we got people in? Cool. All right. Thank you, Teasing Turtles. Thanks so much. I could do a whole video about bitching about fucking quitting. Even though I'm not quitting. I'm quitting, but I'm not. That should be the name of it. Lynn, you're on.
Hello.
What's up?
Mr. One-Guide Boomer.
Yeah. I kind of get in one guide more often. It's just like,
that's fine. Everybody gets one guide. Have you ever watched a Chud stream? I mean,
sometimes,
Chud's 8 hours
but sometimes
every day is one guide.
But I'm getting you can go back to my entire history. It's one guy. Sometimes the one guy is done on purpose to spice things up or pump myself up. Like when I'm actually getting, I would say 90% of the time that I've been one guide. All right, 90, not 100, not even close. It was really a part of the act. It was a part of spice things up. There's a reason to yell, to give the people what they want, to start some controversy, some tension or something, some radio-like tension. Now it's like, man, why would you say that? I really tried to do something today.
But even in that case, obviously you've talked about this for a while now. It's something you've thought about. So you had something on your heart, as you say. Yeah. Who cares if you got one guy? Who gives a shit?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I just wanted to make an observation.
Sure, go ahead.
Because I'm one of those weird people who deletes his watch history all the time because the fucking algorithm is weird. You watch one clip of something and you get bullshit. The only things of yours I have ever seen, and I think I watched you for about 2 years now, has always been 2-3 year old member streams. I will literally never see your stuff in my watch history.
I know.
Or recommended.
You're not the only person who's ever said that to me.
Chud, Nick, even videos you watched already, of course, as YouTube loves
I noticed
to
it because I get all their stuff too. It might be because they have more videos, but by the way, a lot of people have been encouraging me to cut them and re-upload them for a long time, including Clown. But every time I didn't do it or took it down and put it up the next day, I got punished in some way or another.
Yeah.
And when I say punished, I don't mean I'm not attacking the audience. I want the audience. I want to keep the audience. I'm saying there is some kind of loss there, some measurable loss. That's all I mean. It's just being hyperbolic.
Well, that's the sad thing when everything's run on. People love to blame the algorithm for things, but
by the way, deep down, do I think something happened to me? Did somebody turned off a switch? Yes. Can I prove it? No. Have I bitched about that in the past 8 years since Beta ended? No, not one day.
I was gonna say, in related questions, when's Beta coming back? Now that you have so much free time?
Get the you deserve this more than most people I know. Bye. Nice segue, though, I have to admit. What's up, Carpino?
Oh, nothing much. It's been a while since I've been able to call.
Yeah. You give me a mercy calling because you feel bad?
No.
The last show, dude.
Yeah,
Calling in the last ever show.
Yeah. Woo! No, I've been meaning to call in for a lot of topics in past stream, but the thing is, all these times were when I was out taking a walk, and I think one of the reasons why it's killing the call-ins, it's Discord on mobile, not letting people talk.
I think we fixed that. So didn't we?
No, it didn't. Because one of the last times that I tried calling in, I was on mobile and you couldn't hear me.
I don't remember, but you're probably right.
JFR donated $5.
Yeah, turns out you'll start
Says
a
now
Teams call.
recording quits.
There we
now
go.
SFTP. What's next?
Cancer for your pets, JFA. I'm not quitting. I can't. But nothing's going to change. It's just if you figure out when I'm working again. If you really want to figure it out, if I have to make a change in after shows, because obviously I can't stay up all night anyway because I can't get up when I want. There's going to be no late streams unless it's weekends. If you start seeing that, like you never see a wild, like, wow, you're up at a weird hour. If you never see that for like months on end.
You did do that the other day.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, I did that the other day. Yeah. Just stayed in there forever. We did a member show for like 6 or 7 hours. A couple week or so ago. I never said that. It's not. Yeah. So basically, you're getting shut up, man. I'm getting one guide. No, I'm not quitting. I'm not. Why would I leave the money on the table? I think I can pull it off. I totally think I can pull it off. And keep diversifying my income.
Have a good schedule.
Yeah, I think I do it. It might be a little different. But yeah, sure. I don't know. But like what it's like it's almost like it's 10 to like 11 p.m. So I mean, if I got to get up at 6, guess what?
The time difference is not helping you. Yeah,
no, it's just not. TeamSpeak is good in larger groups. You guys are funny. Don't think for a minute I don't appreciate it. It's just I'm voicing my frustration because I tried so hard to make something cool today, and I had to take my kid to the fucking dentist, and then we were supposed to go to football, but we couldn't because of this, that, and the other thing, and then I got back here, and then I worked on it. That's all it is. That's all it is. This is the normal shit. Maybe the schedule will be good for me. Have you tried using ICQ, Microsoft Teams?
Let's do some Zoom meetings.
Like, why would I leave? Why would I leave that? Like, I mean, Picklington's been with me almost from the fucking beginning. Like, what's the point of leaving that? But God, yeah, I'm like, I feel so relieved that I just got it out.
Well, at least it'll feel like a weight out of you, off of you. So,
it's like next time somebody says I'm ripping off my wife, I can say I got 2-3 incomes, bitch. What the fuck? And this isn't too bad either. I mean, then it's just like, maybe I can let it roll on my back a little more. And I won't even have to because when I'm comfortable, I don't feel the need to respond, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't feel the need to respond. So if somebody says, you're fine, you're doing this to your wife, you're using her, you can't go on. It's like, I'm taking care of this. I'm doing A, B, and C. Like first of all, nobody wants to hear that. And I don't blame them. Second of all, it's exhausting. It's fucking exhausting.
Next time, just tell them that you're a stay-at-home husband. You're just like
I essentially am, and I've been honest about that. Life. I've been honest about that since the beginning. Yeah, since the very beginning. And that's the thing I never understood about when because Keepstar needs you every 2 seconds. When I unbaited, it's like, okay, I'm not looking for jobs anymore. I got this. It's good money coming in. It's got potential of explosion and stuff like that. And as soon as I said that, I pissed. There's a whole sus. I notice this in Kiwi Farms a lot when I read in there. If you do it other than for the quote unquote love, that means you're a bad person. That means you're DSP. That means you're wings. It means you're boogie or something like that. It doesn't mean nobody can do this and not be like that. And there are people always trying to box you into that. That was the whole point of Feed Your Family. It was to box me into like a wings or a DSP or something like that. That was the idea. Yeah. And then when it came down, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
Yeah, or just tell them that you're a trad wife.
Yeah, well, they could do that. I just don't tell them anything. Just go on with the fucking show. People are gonna say bad stuff. I mean, I can take bad stuff, but it's just like, I don't know if I can take bad stuff and not have fun. It was like when I took the shit I take now. It doesn't even come close to what I took when the worst amount of stuff that I got is when I signed before I did one episode of Baited. I've got the most hateful, depraved fucking messages that I've ever got before or since. I've had a few depraved things happen in between that and this, but before the first episode of Baited, that entire time was depraved. The second one is when I left Baited, and then I had actually people threatening me and all this other other stuff.
You did get some weird messages back in the
I got there, but that was a bump. That was after like 2-3 years of doing this.
Yeah,
I got some weird stuff there, but that's like a boom. It was like sustained, and there's a lot of stuff you don't know about what happened.
Yeah,
you know, like the stuff you don't know. Like there was an incident with my wife that you guys don't know about that I never, and I'm not going to bring it up. Where one of these jackasses, got too close. I've always been, but that was the closest they ever got.
That'll make him way too happy for you to acknowledge it. So,
Brit
it's better that way.
Brian Martin, Rebecca, that was nothing.
Jesus,
that was nothing. So, and here's the thing: I was making money, and I was in this big fucking war with Keemstar, and there's a lot of interesting things happen, and there was I was a part of some of the dramas, and it was I got one fucking W after another. But imagine this: imagine your friend dies out of nowhere. You feel insurmountable guilt. I wasn't talking to Real Talk that much before he died, and I am really mad at myself. And he left a few messages. It was like one of those things where you put it off, and then you're already at that point. You're sick of the pedo stuff as it is. It's not fun. It's not the stuff that I got into it because I like Drama Alert, And then he dies, and it makes everything seem so insignificant and so stupid. It's impossible. And then within a year of that, what was I doing? I was started the fucking poker club, and then I was going to fucking hockey games, and I'm traveling to Scotland to check out stadiums. I never was interested in that before, but it was something to do, But it wasn't enough, Yeah. And another thing is it's a money sinkhole, Yeah, I won't be able to do those things as much, but I feel like it'd be more regiment. One of the coolest things I think that Joe Rogan ever said when I was listening was there is freedom in discipline. And I started thinking about that when I was in shape, when I was in the Army, as big as assholes as they were. I had a ton of freedom when I got off. I could do anything.
It's mostly because you start cherishing your time off.
Yeah, it might be too.
Instead of just you're busy, you're doing nothing all the time, so you got everything open at all times. But now that you're working out all the time, right?
Yeah.
And you have a very limited time off from work or anything like that. You cherish everything, and you value all your choices. That's where, that's where your options open up, and you open really your eyes to what you can do and what you want to do. So
here's another thing.
100%.
When I'm on vacation, I actually care about YouTube drama. It's interesting to watch everybody and not be involved at all. I care. I pay more attention. Everyone knows I come back with fucking fire, and I got all these interesting, because I got an outsider's perspective of it again. They always say that, when I was growing up, they always say Canadians are funny. They're funnier than Americans. And maybe they are. But you know why I think they're funnier than Americans? It's nothing to do with the Canadians being funny per capita or per person or for anything else. No, it's Mike Myers said it. He says because Canadians look at American culture from afar. So they can come up with all these observations because they're looking at everything. And then when they bring those observations up to Americans, they don't, because they're living it every day. It's a fucking hysterical. So I maybe just being from a little bit, having a little bit of distance on this. The problem with that is but I'm not really going for T-crossing I-dotting anyway, as is. So I'd be less likely to. The only thing you'll never see me do it. If I'll probably never do a deep dive again unless I'm really into something. Tommy, you're gonna be able to feed your family.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm good. I'm gonna be good no matter what. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
I think we may have another fucking pedo story on the way.
Yep.
What is it? Let's go.
No, I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't think it's true. Like at all. I don't even want to say the name of the person.
Can you send it to me? Because I'm interested. I don't know why.
Read that to yourself.
I'm not touching it until I hear more. That was a good move. Remember, I got mad at you the one time. That's the reason I yelled at you fucking 4 years ago. Remember? What do you? Jessica's tipster puts it out. Oh, God. But yeah, it's a Ron Jeremy situation, sort of. But I was pissed off about something else, and I took the Ron Jeremy thing out on him. I don't think that would happen. See, the thing is, like, I don't think that would happen now, and there's no excuse for it. But I'm not that passionate.
Yeah, I've said
I was passionate. It wasn't like I was passionate about SFTP and as far as like getting it right. T crossing I dot. And that changed me too. Is probably as much as the real talk thing. Have I ever done anything like that since? Well, no. Did I change my personality a bit, the way I treated people after that? Overall,
I mean, you're calmer in games now.
Yeah. Do you notice that? I don't yell. I don't do any of that. I don't get upset at all about that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's not crazy. If there's nothing to burn, the fire will get it.
I'll answer this because people have been dying to do it. Queeman are shitting on you right now. I would not let that slide. Here's what it is. I am going to let that slide because I don't need Queeman. Queeman needs somebody like me. So there you go. He needs me. He needs somebody to conquer. I don't give a fuck.
So let's
there you go.
Soccer.
Tell that to him. Tell him to go run to Chud. And like, oh, look what horrible things he's doing. He completely disparaged Slasher because he's such a responsible reporter. Oh, that didn't work? Let's do something else. Hey, Willie Mack, you're a terrible person for doing your research and crossing your T's and dotting your I's. You're a bad person because you didn't make the video I wanted to. I'll let him keep doing that because it's funny to me. It's very spurty. There you go. Are you happy? He's been stream sniping. Hey, how you doing? You're welcome.
Enjoy the content, buddy.
Enjoy the content, buddy. But pretty soon, here's what I'm going to tell you. Your own guys are going to fuck you over. I promise. I'm gone. I'm done. Done. You win. Big W. I'm done. You won. I tap out. You got it. But guess what? Like Technicals, like John Swan, like all these other fucking guys that have come in, you're next. It's not going to be by me because I don't give a shit. You cannot continue doing what you're doing and not piss off the people that are currently supporting you. And eventually, one of them will fuck you over and repeat something or record something that you did offline so they can do to you what you're trying to do to me unsuccessfully. There you go. Everybody wanted to come back? There you go. You're going to get got eventually. There you go.
Well, another one in the bank for the future. Tommy C was
there
right
you go.
in the stream.
Well, because it makes perfect sense too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You can't sit there and hate absolutely everyone and have a thing like you got to ask yourself, like, Queeman hates me, right? Why?
Oh, I don't watch Queen.
Why?
So
Why would he?
That.
Why would he? Did I do anything to him? Did I say anything to him? No, it's a content thing. I get it. He's growing. I did the same thing. Went after one guy after another. Eventually, your own people fuck you because they want what you have. And you're going to grow. You're going to grow. You can probably, I think he hits 30, 40,000 next year or so. And then you're going to be able to wish you'd be able to walk away. I promise. He thinks you're annoying and old. That's it. I suppose, but how many streams has he done? It's ridiculous. I'm going to continue to be annoying and I'm going to get older. But Jeannie's not going to fuck me over. And Nick's not going to fuck me over. And all the great friends I've made over here. But when you surround yourself with people who want to grow on YouTube, guaranteed. Happened too often. I've been doing it too long. Guaranteed. And I'll probably be old and annoying watching it happen. I'll do a stream on that. And I'll leave Cleveland be. There you go. Now go run to Chud, you bitch. Go run. I want to see you tomorrow.
And then Chud will run that information.
Chud was like, well, that's a good. No, here's Chud. That's a good point. That's a bad point. I don't know, Tommy. I don't know. That's good. Well, you might have got you there, Queeman. That's what he's gonna do. Because that's what he does. People love Chud. You know. Oh, he's annoying Chud Logic? Earlier. You don't think he'd do him fucking dirty if he got the chance? Oh, no, that's out of the question. I'm waiting to find out he's a pedophile on a Deckard show. Fine, you like the response I gave you? Yeah, see. Hey, Chud, how you doing? Oh,
thanks for the raid.
Thanks for the raid. Oh my God! Oh, this guy's so old. Oh, he sucks. Oh my God! Oh, he sucks. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, he's so. Is stream on?
Yeah, it's still on.
Yeah, I know. So there you go. What do you got? Who won today? You know what? I'm gonna start doing whatever the fuck I want. How about this? Oh no, I don't give a shit anymore. How about that?
You want to stream? Come on.
Well, no, I got nothing. That's the difference between me. Like that's why I sort of respect Chud so much. I don't know how he does it. I want to find out that Rangers beat Fenerbahce. This is about the worst thing I could do to Queen. Watch this. Let's talk about our football.
Hey, let's look up some epic gold.
Hey, what do you think? You want to look at pictures of my kids? Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's watch a crime drama.
Don't tell me. Let's watch a top 10 Messi goals video.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, he's such a fake football fan. Oh my God! Fuck. I want to go back to what I was doing. Oh, I have. I need
it wouldn't be you if you were able to spell it.
No.
He can't even spell.
Can't even spell. Oh, I can't even spell. Sean, you can't even spell. He talked to a girl. He's a terrible person. He wanted to lick Jessica Pizzle's pussy.
God.
What? Tommy Steele likes women? That's gay.
Yeah. Willie Mack show called the people he was doing a video on. That's ridiculous. What an idiot!
How dare he reach out?
Both sides of the story? What a fucking.
That's totally unnecessary. Guy, just do what I do. Make shit up.
What is he, gay?
Do what I do, or this. Have Deckards make it up for me, and then I'll cover it. Oh boy, they're gonna get rowdy. You're gonna have to enjoy the weekend.